I've just bought the GT Omega Classic racing wheel stand. And if you can't be bothered to watch any more of this video, I'm just going to say it now. It's a brilliant stand if you're after a racing wheel stand. It's solid. Unless you're using a really powerful wheel, I don't think you have any issues with it flexing or stability or anything like that. If you're looking for a stand, it's good. Go buy it. If you want to learn a bit more, keep watching on. Firstly, I just want to say I'm using the Logitech G29 wheel. It's a beginner wheel. It's not a super powerful direct drive wheel or anything. So before deciding to buy the GT Omega Classic, I looked at a bunch of wheel stands. This is like the cheaper ones on Amazon. You can see for £60 to 90 or whatever. Some of this single column in the middle, which I thought would just get in the way of the pedals a bit and wouldn't be as stable. And then there's just cheaper alternatives. But in the end, I paid £100 for the proper GT Omega wheel stand. And you can see heavy load. It is very heavy. Here it's like 15 kilograms, the actual net weight, yeah, 13.6. It's a heavy stand. Just in case you didn't believe me, it's got an extra sticker just to say how heavy the box is. Before buying the stand, this was my setup. It was a cheap Ikea desk with the steering wheel clamped to it. So that's what I'm going from to a proper steering wheel stand should be better. This is what you get in the box, it didn't really tell you. You get the main stand, which is very heavy, and then you get gear mount V1 and gear mount V2 boxes, some stickers, and one sheet of instructions. Now, the instructions don't really tell you where any of the screws go. This is hopefully going to be helpful. It shows you the steering wheels it takes, the pedals it takes, where you should be connecting them. So that should hopefully be helpful when it comes to making it. Eventually, this is how long it took me. So it'll be 36 minutes. Most of the problems I had during that time was actually, I connected the steering wheel and realized I hadn't plugged in the pedals, so I had to unconnect it all again. And it was just a bit of trial and error working out which screws went where. But it was, if you put any IKEA furniture together or flat pack furniture, it is pretty self-explanatory and it's pretty easy to do, really. But at the end, I had all these parts I didn't use. There's two shifter stands, one on a mounted stick and one that sticks to the side. I didn't need them. I had all these tools and screws which I didn't even use. So they give you enough tools and screws and parts to put both shifter stands on, I'm guessing. I ended up using half the stuff. And this is what it looks like finished. You got some Velcro cable ties to wrap the cables to the stand, which I've just put together. And this is it. It's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, it's solid if you stomp on the pedals. It's not moving anyway. It really does grip in on carpet. It really does grip. And then if you twist the wheel on the side, it's not moving. It's solid. When you're racing, you can't feel any sort of flex in it. And it's very easy to adapt and change the height. You've got these little handles here that stick out for adjusting the bottom. And then you've got the two twisty, you've got the four twisty handles for height. All in all, it's very easy to sort of set up to a comfortable playing setup for you. Yeah, if you're still watching this, it's a great stand, and I think it's probably worth paying the extra £30 to get this rather than one of the cheaper 70 quid ones with the weird stick in the middle. But anyway, that's just my opinion. End result is, it's a good quality stand for your steering wheel, if you're looking for one.